What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to talk about PWA commerce. This is a commerce site I created for myself, for my wife to sell his jewelry, and let's see what is inside. So what is progressive web application? It was a made-up word by Alex Russell. He's working at Google and he created the manifesto of progressive web applications. So what is progressive web applications? In short, progressive means it is working on every single browser of your choice. So it is working on Chrome, it is working on Firefox, or if you happen to on iOS, it is working for WebKit as well. Responsive as well, so it is working in every single resolution if you are on a mobile phone or if you are on a tablet or a desktop PC, on a desktop, on a big screen, on a small screen, everywhere. It is also connection independent. That means if you have a very poor signal on your phone, the application is still working and it is app-like. That means it feels and looks like an application on your phone, but you don't have to install anything. You just put it in your URL in your browser and it is working. You can also put it on your home screen and you can go back to that website every time you want. It's safe, it is running on HTTPS and it is discoverable. That means it is still on URLs, still running on URLs, and it is search engine friendly. Re-engageable, you can have push notifications as well. You can put it on your home screen as I talked about it before, and you can install it to your home screen, to your device. Looks like an application entirely. So what I created in this Christmas season is a serverless progressive web application selling jewelry for my wife's store. And it is, in my opinion, a progressive application because all of these requirements are complete and it is a fully working e-commerce site. You can test it. You can also check the source code. It is on GitLab. So what I did is a serverless application and it's a progressive web app depending entirely on local storage and no service workers, but you can call the local storage access JavaScript a service worker, although it's traditional, it is not a service worker. It is a fully functioning cart implemented in JavaScript. Cart is saved to the local storage and it is blazing fast because you remember when you click add to cart in Magento, it takes 2 seconds to get to the cart because it is loading a new URL. It is not happening here. Everything is in JavaScript. When you put something to cart, it is added immediately to local storage and there is no page reload. It's fully implementing configurable product, stock management as well. You can register as a user, you can check out using PayPal, and you can get back to the store. The store owner will be notified about your order and you will be notified about shipment by email. So what I'm using for this, as I mentioned before, it is a serverless application. I'm using Parse, using Back4App. Parse is an abandoned project by Facebook, but the source code is available and open for everyone. And I'm using Back4App for the service, so I don't need to set up myself and I don't need a server for it. It is a static website generated by Jekyll. Every product is Jekyll page, a collection, and it is set up, every single product set up using the Jekyll template language, and the static content is hosted on Netlify. So the most important thing in progressive web applications is the manifest file. It is defining the name of the application. If you put it in your home screen, some colors for background color and theme color for Windows devices, it is the color of the tile, and different icon resolutions for Android phones. And there is also a very important thing inside the HTML as well. For Apple devices, you can find the icon here, and you can also find the theme color. This is used for Apple devices, and it should be responsive, so the viewport settings and every important thing for progressive applications. But basically everything is just standard HTML5, nothing else. So let's see the website itself. This is just a standard HTML website as it looks like on your device on a desktop PC, and the interesting thing is happening only when you put it on your home screen. It will look exactly the same, but it will behave as an application. You can add to cart from here, and you can see the blinking cart here that is already in the cart. The product is already in the cart. It is showing you that 5 is available. That is the stock information visible on the front end, and you can have different shipping rates. For the United Kingdom it is 150, and for the United States it is 440. And this is a very responsive, a very fast cart experience. I wish Magento had the same speed, but unfortunately they don't have it because they are requesting backend through Ajax, and they are updating the price after the Ajax replies back from the server. We don't have a server here. Everything runs on the front end, and we ping the parse app for the stock information just in case the stock run out of products after we put it in the cart, or when you are on the product page and we don't have that product in stock, then it will show an out of stock notification for the user. So let's see a configurable product. Here we have it. This is configured in Jekyll and everything is in the template, but we keep stock information in the parse app. So material sandalwood or bamboo, and you can see the quantity is updating when you switch between the two, because the material is a different SKU for each material. You can select different font as well, but it will not trigger a different SKU query to the Parse app, and you can enter the text to engrave on the watch, like "Hello World." And we can add to the cart. Cart is updated, and we have this 2 product in the cart now, and I have a typo in the "Hello World," but that's not a problem. We want to ship to the United Kingdom. Click on the checkout with PayPal. It is using PayPal standard checkout. So when you go to the PayPal page, I can show you, but I will not go to the checkout. Maybe I will log in just to see if it is working and fully implemented. The user theoretically cannot change the price, but I think I could change the price in the JavaScript, and that would make me able to check out the lower or higher price, whatever I want. But that store owner needs to double check the prices on every order at the moment. So unfortunately I cannot change the language on my PayPal account. I don't know how is it working, but if somebody knows the solution for this, let me know. You can also see every single configuration in the PayPal account. So this will be passed through to the PayPal, and the store owner will receive an email with the details, and the stock will be decreased in the Parse app, because on return the Parse app will trigger a stock decrease. So let's back to the site, and we get to the cancel URL because we did not complete checkout, so Parse app did not decrease the stock. So what is happening in the background? We store the cart in local storage, This is the cart. This is the checkout. We saved the shipping country, which is UK. And of course, you don't need to enter your full address details because the address will be added through PayPal, and the store owner will receive the full shipping address through the PayPal email. And that is a very useful feature because I did not have to implement the shipping address saving and nothing JavaScript, which saved a lot of time. This checkout experience and this wall cart was finished maybe on 2 or 3 days of engineering time, and it is a really fast development because for Magento stores we spend weeks and months of development to finish a store with a similar design. You can also register and log in. It is also sending emails through the Sparse app, and this is a very useful feature because you can associate users with your checkout. So this is how it is working inside the source code. This is a single product. This is the configurable product I showed you with different materials, and you can see the materials are different SKU. There is an array, and this is defining the text for the SKU. The sandalwood is SW, and the bamboo wood is BA, and the font is not defining new SKUs. It is just a list in the drop-down, but it will be saved to the cart, and the engraved text is just a text field. You can enter anything in there. This is standard data for the product: image, description, and if you want to add different images there, you can just define a gallery for it. This will be also used to generate the Google base feed, so Google can fetch it, and you can run AdWords ads for these products. And this is just the HTML for the data on the products. So this will be rendered using JavaScript, and if you see the product rendering template, it is here, and it is using Knockout for dynamic data. It is really simple, not very complicated, and it was made in a long weekend, on a long rainy weekend when I did not have anything else to do. Everything else is happening in the JavaScript side, but the JavaScript is also very short, very clean. This was made to test the progressive application, how it can be implemented very easily, and how can it work without a big chunky framework like Magento 2. This product.js is only rendering the product drop-downs and everything that is needed to run and make the product configurations work. We also have a cart.js, and it was based on Rob Connery Knockout cart, and there was lots of modification to make it work with the configurable products I had, and to make it work with the Parse app, and the shipping is just hard-coded into this JavaScript file. It is possible to make it dynamic. It can also came from the Parse app, but for the simplicity, for the sake of simplicity, I just implemented it and hard-coded it into the JavaScript. There is also an account registration. This is a custom implementation, and this is a really simple, and it is connecting to the Parse app. Parse app is sending the emails and handling the registration. So it is a fully serverless static website. You can check it out on GitLab if you are interested on the source code, and you can make it better if you would like. Pull requests are welcome, of course, but it was made for my own entertainment, and I hope it will be useful for someone else as well, but that was not the intention. Here is where we are handling the stock information. It is connecting to the Parse app. The Parse JavaScript library is also caching the request and the response, and that is making the web application really fast, because it is not required to request the server every time you visit the product. The CSS is generated from these Sass files. These are really simple SAS files and they are made for easy understanding. There is also a fully implemented blog. It is coming from Jekyll, so I did not have to do a lot of customizations on it. So if you think these progressive web applications is somehow useful for you, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me if you do that. And also you can see the source code in GitLab. You are free to check it out and read it and do whatever you want with it. One important thing is we don't have a code of conduct, because I just don't like code of conducts. That's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video.